Tonight on Sports Betting Truth, I'm going to explain to you why teasers are a really bad idea. Welcome to Sports Betting Truth, where it is my goal to give you actual sports betting advice without the touting, shilling, hype, or false promises. Now, football season is upon us, and that means the teaser bet is out in full force. It's a very popular bet during football season for football games, and I'm going to rain on your parade and explain to you why teasers are a bad idea. Now, here's the thing with teasers. They always look good on paper. Always. I mean, it's not very hard to find a bunch of games you think would look really good in a teaser, and it can't lose. But it's not that easy, otherwise teasers wouldn't be offered. And here's the thing with teasers. If the odds makers do their job and set sharp lines, you can never lose. Because if the final margin falls in line with where the spread was, both sides of the teasers are going to win. So, if the odds makers do their job, you can't lose. So, you play teasers thinking the odds makers know what they're doing. It's not that easy. I'm sorry. I'm going to use college football as an example. Now, a college football two-team 6-point teaser pays out 1-to-1, right? It's a little bit harder to calculate house edge for a teaser because it's not minus 110 like parlays are, but I have statistics right here on my phone that I'm going to cite. So in 2018, 6-point teaser legs won 60.7% of the time. But you need each leg of your teaser to hit 70.7% of the time for it to be profitable. There's a 10% gap right there. So if a 6-point teaser leg covered 60.7% of the time, that means the house edge is 0.607 squared times 2. 60.7%, two legs, so that's why it's squared, plus 2. The 2 is derived from 1-to-1 payout. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So the house edge calculation there is 73.7%, so 1 minus 73.7 equals 26.7%. That is your house edge for 2018 6.2 team college football teasers. 26.7%. That is more than twice the house edge of a 3-team parlay, which I have already said is a very bad bet. That is more than 4 times the house edge of a 0-0 roulette wheel, which I think is a terrible game to play in a casino. You are never going to be able to overcome a 26.4% house edge. That is just too much to overcome. I don't care how good of a handicapper you think you are. 26.4% is like tying 2 anchors to your legs and being thrown off a bridge. You're not going to survive. I know what you're saying. Well, I'll play 4 teams instead of 2 teams to raise the payout. Okay, well, a 4-team teaser pays out 3-to-1, and so it's the same calculation, 60.7% to the 4th power plus 3 plus 1, so 60.7% to the 4th power times 4. That's 54.3%. 1 minus 54.3%, 45.7% house edge. That's just ridiculous. For a 4-team, 6-point college football teaser, get out of here. You're not going to be able to profit with that. That's just silly. I know where you're going with this. Well, I play 10-point teasers. Okay, so a 3-team 10-point teaser pays out minus 110. In 2018, 10-point teaser legs covered only 71.4% of the time. But you need a 10-point teaser leg to hit 81.8% of the time to be profitable. So there's another 10% gap right there. So the house edge calculation for that 10-point 3-team teaser is 71.4% cubed times 0.91 plus 1, which equals 69.5%. 1 minus 69.5% equals 30.5% house edge. Again, way too high. Even if you're the best handicapper in the world, you're not overcoming those odds. And that's why books love teasers so much, because they look really good on paper, but it's a trap. They carry enormous house edges that you're not going to be able to overcome. Again, just like parlays, teasers have their place in sports gambling, but for entertainment purposes only. They are lottery tickets. If you make them any part of your long-term profit strategy, you're going to be buried. Treat them as entertainment value only. That's it. And that's why teasers are a bad bet. Until next time, this is Sports Betting Truth, signing off.